Previously on the engine. Leica, Leo, and Artemis disrupt communications at the secret prison system while a secret strike force is prepared on thought. Tonight, live from the lab, the greatest jailbreak in history of the galaxy of Mycelia is about to go down as our beloved function, let's have it, rescue the crap out of their friends. Hello everyone, I'm Nate, your GM, and with me we have an entire crew of function plus a couple gods along for the ride. Very special set of episodes in store for you tonight. We're coming to you live from the Collaborative Lab here in Grand Rapids, Michigan, which is an amazing space to live cast meetings and do amazing films and do all kinds of live productions. And we love them, and they are really good friends. Staffed by one of our very own gods, Al McAvoy. We'll start by introducing him to you. Al McAvoy, just say hello.
Hello.
Yeah, there he is. Al plays Mananan McClear, the protectorate god, the protector god of function. He is back working the stuff tonight, so he's not going to be joining us. But we have a whole crew of it. Just like tonight, let's just everybody say hello all at once. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Yeah, that should gives you a sense of how many people are here. I'll give you brief introductions. We've got Tyr being played by Joseph. We've got our own Gift of the Gab Mercury being played by Liam.
Hello.
Nate, sort of a captain of all sorts. He is the man with the plan tonight. He's the mission creator tonight. He plays Leo. And then we've got, you're looking at a ghost here. We've got Trent here, who is a Function 1 who is actually deceased in the game. And tonight he'll be coming to us from beyond the grave. I'm Nate, your GM. This is, to my left is my son, Rory. Hello, sir. He plays Cersei, who is our scientist on board ship. Followed by our resident goddess. Not a big deal. Just turned into a god. No big deal. This is Macy. She is a function who has achieved the ability to control time and space.
When I roll okay.
When she does roll okay, which she has yet to do.
When she rolls a D.
It will be cool when she does it. Next is Meg, my niece. She's playing as goddess Artemis.
Artemis.
Yeah, welcome. Followed by Dylan, who plays Rango. He's our number one gun shooter, gunslinger, bad boy extraordinaire.
I shoot things.
Yeah, Rango. Then we're followed by Riot Girl. Hello, Riot Girl. This is Cammy. Hello. Cammy plays Riot Girl. She's our engineer on ship. She does a lot of the creating and building and flying of the vessels. And then on her far left is Gabe. Hello, Gabe.
Hi.
Nice to see you. Gabe plays the god Horus, who has become a very close pal of the function. And that gets us to where we are tonight. Hey, super excited, gang. Let's get started. Couple notes on gameplay tonight. We're going to use the modified fate system that we played in the last game. Players will tell me what they're trying to do, and they'll roll 2d8 to start with their pool, and they can grow that dice pool with the following arguments. Well, I get so many attacks. I might give you another die. I'm super skilled in this task. I might give you another die. And you hear the whine I'm putting into it? Mm-hmm. That's how you guys sound. That's how you sound.
It's valid.
Okay.
I just described an impossible, hilarious, dangerous, sexy, skilled move, and I want compensation. That's you guys. And I might give you another die, maybe. Or you did a super cool and brief narrative reason for having an advantage in this scenario that I'm describing, and then I might give you another die. Dig it?
Word. No.
Okay. And we'll see how those come into play as we get going, and let's do that right away, so let's get going. And we'll do that right now. God time. No time. All time. However you want to think about it. Sovngarde. Torque, you step into a small room that you've been shown to. It's dimly lit, and there's a small chair for you, obviously, for you. You step forward, sigh, and sit down. You realize you're connected to something that lets you see what your brothers and sisters can see. You focus on the person that you're closest to, Silver. You see him zipping away through subspace on some secret errand for Odin and Monin and McClear. You feel his intense regret at not being able to be part of the mission his siblings are on. You're able to see Team 1. And through the eyes of Rango and Riot Girl, flanked by Horus as they enter the System 1 Alpha System, You see the Hunters, and through the eyes of Leica and Cersei as they're flanked by the sentient spacecraft known as Artemis. Finally, you see Great Odin's Ravens, with Tyr's ship at the flank, and aboard you are able to see through the very worried architect of this plan, Leo, who looks out of the viewport and frets aloud to Mercury. Torque, you hear a voice. You can not only see, but you can have an effect. Okay. Remember what you want from our previous games. I want you to extract a promise from Odin. You're willing to help him this time, potentially, but I want you to extract a promise from him. What you remember what you want most. Okay. So, will you help me?
So Torque is obviously a little conflicted about this decision, or about this encounter with Odin. But he knows it's a big deal because it's literally Odin. So
Yeah.
Torque definitely agrees to help, but under a quid pro quo
Okay.
kind of like deal. So it's more of like
what you
a.
requested me.
I agree to help you. Only if you agree to help me seek what I seek in return.
You want to rejoin the fabric.
I want to rejoin the fabric.
Deal. He says it faster than you can even finish your statement. He says deal. And you sit down. Okay, here's the torque mechanic. You ready? As you move around tonight, recording and doing your thing, just say if you see a moment in each of the three groups, you'll see we have 3 different strike teams here. At any moment that you want to just yell, I mean literally yell from wherever you are. It doesn't matter. We'll pick it up, right? I want to help. Okay? And then I will adjudicate that help. So as you look in on these groups, you can help when you feel it. You can help one time though per group. So you can't give help again. I just want you to kind of just be aware of that as you choose how you're going to help.
Okay.
That's the torque mechanic. Very good. All right, I'm all set. Cool. Thanks. Okay.
Plan is to send in 3.
This is Nate's plan. So, Al, this is going to go up volume-wise pretty significantly. Okay. No, you can take that out. Yeah, you're good.
Sorry, I thought he was connected to the table.
No. Okay, cool. All right, awesome. No problem. All right. As Earth year 3667, the longest year, S1 Alpha System, S1 Alpha 43 prison station. You all approach the station from where you last were, which was just a majestic view of the strike force, right? So you guys were all ready to go. Everybody was queued up. Everybody was in their correct groupings. And you all had the plan. And as you remember the plan, you kind of review it in your heads. And Nate's hologram comes up in your ships. And you begin to see Nate's plan kind of reverberate in your head and kind of replay itself.
The plan is to send in 3 teams. 2 are decoys designed to take and inflict maximum distraction and, if needed, damage. The 3rd team, Great Odin's Ravens, or Gore, consisting of Tyr, Mercury, and myself, will sneak in, locate a data panel, slice in, find our folks, and extract them in this order: Kratos, Oxydonis, and then Form. in order of their ability to fight and help physically. Teams Iron Clover and Team Hunters will enter the prison from opposite ends,
To my left
pulling
and right.
resources away from the center where the extraction targets are located. Their presence will draw the security drones away from the hatch that my team, Grey Odin's Ravens, will enter from a small maintenance shaft near the center. After defeating the security fighter drones in space, you will disguise yourselves and board the prison as guards from another facility sent here to make sure that S1 Alpha 43 was secure because of the comms outage. Use your team however you see fit,
Dig
but
it.
try to maintain contact with the guards that are drawn your way for as long as possible, which will give me, Mercury, and Tyr the best chance and longest window. Once the extraction targets are secure, I'll give the signal and everyone will haul ass back to their ships and scatter or jump to the coordinate that you've been given. Wait the required time, make the required additional jump, wait, and then rendezvous in thought. If we can do all that without killing any people, the mission will be a success. You heard me. The key will be not killing anyone. It will be critical later when we try to re-establish contact with the Protectorate. If we try to re-establish contact with the Protectorate.
Okay. So we are definitely going to be kind of moving through very quickly as we can, which is hence the concept of the D8s and the fate system. Okay. So Rango, to that end, what I'll say to you is, when you attack and when you fight, you're amazing, right? So you come with so much juice. You're gonna get a full complement of all 5 of your dice should you attack, right? Automatically. But if you're trying to suss something out, like pick a lock or think
Yeah.
about stuff, you're gonna get your 2 probably.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I know your characters well enough. Outside of that, make an argument. If you're like, yeah, but I got some kind of Nordic CJ, you should be up here by now, but yeah. I've got some kind of Nordic rune or some kind of, whatever. CJ's got all these runes he places on stuff as well that allow him to do stuff. So he might make an argument, yeah, but I'm going to use my rune or whatever, right? And you can put that one on, or you got one on, you're all set. Kratos, everybody, CJ. Did I not? I did, and I missed you
No,
because you weren't
yeah.
up on stage. I want to take a second and single him out then. CJ, everybody. There he is.
The lights were too bright.
You're too bright of a light, my guy. You shine too bright.
Thank you. I
Yeah.
try.
Yep. Okay. Okay. Does everybody get it?
Yeah.
So we're
Yeah.
just
Does
trying to-
anybody? Yeah.
trying to
Basically,
draw the
you
card.
2 groups are decoys.
Yeah.
Designed to just distract. So you go do your thing. You're gonna have to do some fighting, both in space and on the thing, right? You guys are extraction team.
Let's do it.
Dig it? Okay. Kratos is trapped in prison.
Yeah, I'm in jail.
Okay. Okay. Did I die?
Yep.
Really?
Oh, there we go.
Here we are.
Oh, sorry.
Roll a saving throw.
Okay. Iron Clover, which is my team farthest down there. We'll start with you guys.
All right.
Rango, Riot, and Horus. Remember, tell me what you want to do. Make an argument. Make a roll. Team 1, you jump into space opposite of your comrades and immediately are assailed by 3 small swarms of drone fighters. You knew this was happening. You knew this was going to happen. Like, Leo has done such an amazing job. What was nuts was actually, as it happened, Riot Girl's like, they're 1 second late. Like, you knew precisely how this was going to go down.
We have more time.
Rango starts playing chess. Chess. No.
I'm like chilling. I'm just like, oh, they're here now? Okay.
Okay. So you jump in and you're ready to go. You knew this was going to happen, but you're immediately assailed by 3 small swarms of drone fighters. They swoop and swirl and engage as you seek initiative. Trent, would you roll me that d20, please? In the middle, yes.
We both got some bad ones.
Hit a 20, Trent. Make it
There
hard.
it is, Trent.
Do it,
Hello,
Trent.
Trent. Come on, Torque. Yes.
Hey.
Let's go.
Got it.
That's
one
too
with
much
that.
juice. Yes,
Yeah.
that's too much. That's
There's
too
no
dramatic.
shame in that.
Less dramatic. 11.
Ooh.
Where'd you guys?
I also got an 11.
Okay, so Ty goes to the first guy. So
5.
you're after that.
Yep.
I got 15.
Okay, so Chorus, you swoop in towards these fighters and you swirl around behind them. You kind of skid, and you get positioned behind them to take a first attack at them. Then it's going to be Rango, then me, and then Cammy. Yeah, let's have it.
Okay.
Go ahead. You tell me what you want to do. Again, to the beginning of it, you tell me what you want to do, and then I'll tell you what I want you to roll.
So I'm on the flank right now.
You've swung around behind them. You have a perfect shot at all of these drone fighters. Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll take a shot at one of them.
Okay. Roll. You're Horus. You're a god. You're going to get an automatic dice out of the gates.
Cool.
So 3d8, please. You're Horus. You're a pilot god. Take another one. So 4d8, please. With much more alacrity.
Got 8.
No, you tell me all the numbers, every single dice number.
Gotcha.
Sorry, my bad.
Oh, how do I check that again?
Oh, are you
Yeah,
not
there you
rolling?
go.
What are you rolling on?
I got 1, 4, 2, and 1.
1, 4, 2, and 1. Okay, here's how these go. 1 through 4 are fails. 5 through
Total
8.
fail.
5 through 8 are successes.
All right.
And that was a total fail. So as you slide behind these fighter group, you actually fail to correct for your actual inertia. And while you shoot, your tail end comes around and you slam into the back of a couple of them. Why don't you take 20 damage from that? Next up will be Rango. Tell me what you're trying to do, and we'll see what it takes. You're going to get all of them. So
Yeah, I also would just like to.
you move into
shoot.
position. Yeah.
Yeah, move in
So
position.
5d8, please.
Five.
So Rango is our gunslinger. He has never. Have you ever missed?
I don't think so.
He's
It's
so,
rare that I do.
He's so buff, he never misses. So.
Yeah, so I got a 3, 6, 4, 8, and another 3.
3, 6, 8. 3, 6. So 6
Two
and
in
8 are successful. Yep.
Yeah.
Did you get another success? Is there a third? Because that's a wild success in my brain.
Would it?
Did you get 3?
I got 2 3s, a 6, a 4, and an 8.
Okay, so just a success.
Yes.
Okay, so you take a really good position and then you fire. Can you roll a d20?
Yeah, for sure. Nat 20.
A nat 20. So
Nat 20.
nat 20. So okay. So in classic Rango fashion, he does this barrel roll. You tell me a little bit of what it looks like, but what you do essentially is you remove 40 of these 50 fighters from the field of play.
Oh my gosh, that much?
Yeah. Right, that was a nat 20. Right?
I would,
so double damage.
I would like to think that Rango like flanks behind him and is just like kind of like down the line, just like just shooting all of them.
like a old school Galaga, like where you're just kind of like
literally, and it's
or,
just lining
Space
up
Invaders.
perfectly, and I'm just like, still waking up from my nap.
And after it, as his cannons on his turret are still kind of rolling around, which he's sitting in the gun of what is essentially. You have to tell me. Did you decide? We're gonna take this moment and talk about this right now. Did you decide if you what you're gonna do with your ship?
Yeah, well, I think Rory and I were going for the multi-class.
Okay, with your ship.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we were talking about it in terms of our characters.
So you can multi-class as a separate class entirely and just be a mech wearing space person that does all you are now, but multi-class. Or you can multi-class as your ship and a person.
Okay, well, that sounds a lot better. You're looking at me like I should pick that one.
I'm curious.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
literally
I'll go with that.
you want to do that.
Yeah,
That's
now that
fine.
it's
I'm
more
not-
like clarified, I understand.
Yeah, and I'm not trying to railroad, so whatever you think would be there, that's great.
Okay, I'll
Okay,
multi-class
so
my ship.
Rango, you're essentially sitting in a gunning chair. Think Star Wars.
Yeah.
Of Riot Girl.
Heck yeah.
They get so like you're sitting in a
best.
chair that she's plugged in. What's nuts is every time you turn around, you took out those 40s. You did the classic Rango.
Yeah.
Gonna blow on a non-existent barrel that doesn't exist, and
Can I roll my eyes
you look
at
to
that?
see who laughed, And it was just like Cammy's mech just hanging in its spot. It's not doing anything because she's her ship right now.
Yeah.
So that was weird.
Yeah.
What were you going to say? I'm sorry.
I rolled my eyes at that. That was really annoying.
This ship does a
Right.
weird kind of like.
Rango's like to her mech, just like, yeah, you couldn't have done that.
Yeah. And that leaves you, Cammy, to. Actually, it leaves the last 10 vessels to take their attacks. Trent, would you roll me 2 d8s, please? Sorry, man. It's too far away, and I don't have to take the walk of shame. It's the beauty of being the GM. I love this move. I love it so good.
Yeah, I love this too.
Hold them up.
Let's see.
All right, we got it. They're real.
Roll good.
Oh, those are failures. That's a complete failure.
What'd he get?
2 and a 3 is what the rolls were. 2 and a 3, gang. So the 10 drones kind of try to swirl around you, and half of them go up and around, and the other half go the other way accidentally. 2 of them are destroyed, so there are 8 mechs left accidentally, and we're at the top of the order that it would be. Oh, actually, we're at the ship. This would be Riot Girl.
Forgetting about my transforming self.
I'm sorry. I just see a vessel. I don't see a person. I just see a vessel. No, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Vessel is a person.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm gonna come at him with some of the ship's laser rifles.
Yeah, do your thing. Whatever you. So what you tell me what you want to do, and we'll see if it happens.
Okay, there's like these like rotating laser rifles that I built into the ship, and I'm gonna like send them out in all 8 different directions. Yeah, but they're from like the first 2 sides of it.
Okay.
I know there's no. I don't know if there's visual, but like
There's
I'm
no-
not. The spinning is for special occasions.
So I will describe. Riot Girl is a sentient spacecraft who she plugs her consciousness into this vessel. It is a triangle. It has a center, what I imagine to be sort of a sphere, maybe a cube, doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
What matters is that the triangle around it spins like a blade. So, and that sounds like it might be a power move.
Yeah, just a little
Or a
power
flex
trip
move.
I had when I was
A little bit about.
It's going to cut through this station or whatever the answer. Okay. So right now you're just using your, sounds like 2
Yeah,
turrets.
there's only 8 of these little guys left.
Take it. So you're a ship in control. You take the full 5.
Okay, great. Okay, I got a 7, 6, 4, 4, 8.
Okay, so 3 successes is a super success. Tell me how you destroy these last 8 spacecraft.
Okay, so like there's this technology that has like an auto lock on all of the targets that I'm shooting at, and so immediately as soon as I have all 8 targets in sight, like it takes like a nanosecond for these lasers to hit them, and they explode.
I imagine they like vaporize as well. Like you do it
Yeah.
in a way that makes Wrangle a little bit like, damn it.
Yeah,
That's kind of cool.
yeah, and then his seat spins around a little bit, makes him a little dizzy because he can't be sitting on.
All right,
me
Riot
like that.
Girl.
Stop.
I get it.
Horace, you watched all of that happen. You're pretty darn impressed. These are like godlets, right? Is godlet a thing? Godlet?
I don't think so.
Did you make that up?
Yeah, just now. Do you like
Nice. Yeah.
just now? Pressure comes off. All right. You just watched this happen. You're pretty impressed. You got anything to say?
I mean, I hit the flank, had a good shot, missed everything, so glad someone could clutch it up.
Oh, nice.
Did we just get a post-game interview?
I
Is that
did.
what
I'm positive.
we went out there, we played hard, right? They're not all going to fall, but, we got the win, and that's all that matters.
Yeah, just trying to do what I
Really
can
came
for
in
the team.
clutch. I just want to say we're the strongest team out there.
And what you see is a small little section clear, and you see a path to the docking hangar that you have been approaching. You come into contact with it. You clink up next to the side of it. And as you step out into what is essentially chaos. There's a riot happening in view of you. Guards are pinned down. There's prisoners kind of firing at them. So prisoners have gotten their hands on some guns. They're shooting at the guards. So what has happened is when Artemis and the crew jumped in here to shut down communications. They shut it down a little too well, and they shut down internal communications as well. So there's not even communications going on inside the stations, not only inside the system, or inside between the stations. There's not even communications happening like between guards, between towers. There's nothing going. So you created a little bit too much chaos here, and what's happened is you created a full-on, an actual prison riot. What do you want to do? Guards are pinned down. Shit's going bad. What do you guys want to do?
We're just like distracting, like we're not trying to get to a specific spot, or
Yeah, you're again remembering just for all teams, remembering, or at least your two teams, remembering your job here is to just be like distracted. Just try to be like, just trying to keep all the guards away from the center,
Right.
So that these guys can go in and extract the real targets.
should we do? And that's, like,
Seriously,
and the
and again,
goal-
because of all of this, same rules apply. Just take your time, think, do your thing. We're just playing a game, and all edits.
And I know, like, one of the main goals is not to like kill too much. So, like, prisoners.
Remember Nate's rule too. Yeah, was no killing.
Yeah.
If you could do it all without killing, even better. That way, the protectorate can't be mad at you.
Maybe we should
really.
just be going around and like knocking everybody out.
I'm thinking
Even
maybe
prisoners.
knock out just the
can't hear you.
guard.
What?
Well, if
prison
we
break.
don't get the prisoners too, like these guys are in prison for a reason. They're probably gonna come after us.
You don't think they're gonna go after the guards if they see us fighting alongside them? I don't think they're gonna come after us.
I mean, I don't know. I don't want to risk it. How about we
So
just
we
go
just
for the
knock out
guards? How about we
everybody?
go for the guards first, and then if everybody's trying to come for me, I'm
Aren't some of them pinned down? Some of them are pinned down, right?
yeah.
So there shouldn't be.
Yeah, can I just-
We could.
And so instead of like with your regular D&D when you're like, I'm gonna attack, and you attack too good, that guy's super dead.
Yeah.
This would be like, I want to attack this guy so he doesn't die. I want to hit him.
Right.
So, and then we'll let the dice decide if that happens or
Okay,
not. Kind of
for
thing.
sure.
Do you know what I mean? That's the way that rolls.
Is anybody like charging at us right now?
No. In fact, you've landed in. Like, if you can look behind you, this is literally what you see.
Okay.
You've landed into an area where nobody's really paying attention to you at all.
This would be a good time to knock out people who don't see us, including prisoners. If they're knocked out, they can't die.
If we're gonna
There's
make
also
enemies,
prisoners
let's
who are
just make an enemy
shooting,
out of
who
it.
have guns. They might shoot other prisoners. That's not on me, but
Other function. This is like, I'm dying for Peanut Gallery. Feel free to chime in if you think it is additive, funny. Talk away.
I can just smack talk.
If you don't think it's intrusive, yeah, for sure.
Noted.
Mainly, I see Rory. He's just like he's put like 8 of them back in his pocket. He's like, not my time.
all right.
You know, we could take them all. We're function.
Word, yeah. Let's just start
Take
knocking
the whole.
people.
We can take
can
the
we,
whole
like,
hallway.
Start
prison?
working from the
Legally,
back. So,
yeah,
so
work-
immediately behind you are guards.
Yeah,
in
okay.
front of you are guards. So you're behind the guards, and in front of them, they're
Yeah.
like facing the prisoners fighting.
Can Rango like just sneakily like start making his way up and just knocking people out? Like, however.
Can you open your character? How sneaky is Rango? How sneaky is Rango?
Rango, I think he's
very punchy.
decently stinky. Not,
He is
actually-
Really stinks.
Okay.
All right, well, great.
Guards can actually smell him.
Great, yes,
He's
that's
got
all.
a +5 to his stealth.
What's his stink score?
That's +20.
Thank you, Rory. Super important. Because the stink, it like you could doesn't matter how
The
good
more
you're
I'm
at hiding.
working, the worse it gets. Actually,
This is where the Frito smell is coming from.
Thank you, man.
it's been Rango. the
She's
whole
good.
time.
She gets
The Hulk
Oh my
inside the
God!
house.
Plot
What a
twist.
twist! As if
Plot
it was
twist.
Rango the whole time.
And that's why he could smell it so strong.
Oh!
Oh, nobody ever asked Rango. That's why I'm the host,
Anybody see that coming?
not me.
That's
This guy-
jarring.
That's why the pen is mightier than the sword.
Never suspect that you're the killer.
If you report
I've
on
been here
it,
the
nobody
whole
will
Nobody
suspect it.
So hi, I'm a podcaster. I'm not the killer.
Don't smell my
Oh yeah,
hands.
he's definitely the killer. All right. Sorry about all that.
Yeah, good.
All right. So what do you guys want to do? You're gonna start whacking people from behind.
Yeah.
Sneaky time. And
Sneaky
you have a
time.
5.
I have a +5 to my stealth.
It's not wild, sneaky dog.
I
It's not.
got
I would agree.
plus 14 in my stealth.
You should get.
Maybe you should indicate what you want to do.
You go first, Horace.
Horace.
I'll do
dude,
that.
Yeah.
What he
So
said.
you're gonna sneak up. So all five d8s. Roll all 5 d8s. Well, Trent, why don't we move the box to their table for in the short term, since they're all then when they may not. Yeah. Do you mind? Torque 1, everybody.
I've got 3
Torque,
sixes.
function 1.
Function 1.
We got 3
Yeah,
sixes.
right. So they can roll them. They would.
Oh, wait.
No. Just the box.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
I've got 3 sixes, a 2, and a 3.
3 sixes. Automatic success, right? Like a wild success.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me what you do and tell me how good you do it.
Yeah, basically start with that guy. Chop the
No,
head.
we don't need to. Yeah.
There's so many guys.
So many guys.
But that
I'm so sneaky.
You know what? Why don't you roll a D10? Why don't you roll a D10?
D10. 1, not 1.
You
Damn.
no one in the history of sneaking has ever sneaked as good as you snuck. Is that a sneaked? Sneaked?
Snuck.
You sneaked.
Snake.
I think it's
Snake.
actually sneak.
It's sneaked. You sneaked
Snake?
so good that you surprised yourself. And when you got there, while you were able to knock the first guy out, you turned around and immediately you yelled, "Did you see that? Did you guys see how good I sneaked?"
Bro, I got that guy.
Yes, and that was the only guy you got.
Oh.
Okay. Rango, what do you want to do? Let's just do it. Let's do a continual order, just like that.
Did
Nobody saw anything because it was
not
so
even when
bad.
he was like,
yes, correct.
Okay,
Yeah.
word. Then I think I'm just gonna do the same thing.
Cammy, be thinking about a way out of this because they're putting you in a bad position. I can tell already.
I'm gonna do the same thing and just try to knock everybody.
Then I will have you do only 3 D8s.
Okay.
Because your punchy is so good though.
Punchy. Ooh, I got 7, 2, 5, so all success. Like complete success.
Wild
Yeah,
success.
Wild. Wild.
There are 4 guards that you can see, and then there are 3 guards being literally assaulted.
Mm-hmm.
So those guys are occupied, obviously.
Yeah.
Of the guys that you can see, punk, 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 they all drop to the ground as you karate chop the back of them, and they go limp. And as they do, you see one guard that's being assaulted break free and come running back at you, and he's like, "What?" He wants to know what the hell's going on back here. He's like, "We gotta get out of here. We gotta hit the." There's one more energy screen that you could hit that would keep them from advancing, but that would mean abandoning his 2 mates. But they're literally being assaulted in a serious way. So he's willing to do that at this point, right? Things are getting out of hand. What do you guys want to do? This guy sees you in your disguised guard uniforms, all these knocked out guards around you. He's coming out of literally being kind of clawed at and tried to be ripped apart. And what he says to you, hit the button. What do you want to do?
Do we need to get in that room or?
Your job, once more, is to just continually distract guards as long as you can.
Shouldn't we just knock them out?
Yeah,
Should we just bum rush them?
Yeah, we don't
Hit
have
the button, hit the button. Okay.
He's telling us I don't have
pocket realm we can put him in for. No, we'll knock him out.
Okay, so just for the audience, Cammy's concept is: do we have a separate dimension we could throw this guy in?
Just for a little bit.
Just for a sec.
a little bit.
We can bring him back when we're done.
Yeah.
I feel bad for him.
He might be safer there.
Did anybody get a pocket dimension in any of the Easter eggs, or does anybody have a pocket
tried
dimension?
using Easter eggs,
Cammy, rules of physics aside, you got a
Don't
pocket
ask me about
dimension.
physics.
Send him.
We had one on the Ore play, but
You did. Ooh, you blew it up.
We don't talk
That
about
wasn't my fault.
It kind of was.
If anything, it was Macy's.
Okay, let's.
Wow.
Whoa.
Wow.
Thrown under the throwing shots, for no reason.
We'll knock him
Just
out.
sit into
We don't
your
have a
mind and
pocket.
my own
Okay, so he is staring at you. So I'll have you each roll a d8
Okay.
since you're both bum rushing this guy out of no as he
Just
watches you. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I got a 3.
That's a fail.
Yeah.
I also got.
I'm supposed to roll
Horace?
2, right?
Yeah,
I got
Horace.
an 8.
Horace,
Ooh.
you come from behind this guy, and as he watches them rush him, like what? He takes a step. He pulls his hand back, and as he goes to punch them both, because he can totally see them, you hit him in the back of the head, and he drops to the ground. All right. Meanwhile,